Wisconsin, John Tonji. You talked to him today. 86 to 70. They made 19 to 32 threes. John Tonji was, I believe, 6 for 6 from the floor. He was 23.
He was 9 for 9 at one point.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous performance from Wisconsin against a UCLA team that I actually thought were supposed to be good defensively.
They were motivated for this game. This Wisconsin team was motivated for this game. Something went down in the handshake line back out in LA when they played their last matchup, and I think that carried over today. There was a lot of talking from the Wisconsin guys and barking, which you see from time to time, but this team is usually pretty about their business, and they were letting the UCLA guys know about it today. And again, how you guard this team when they've got it cooking like this. UCLA is really good defensively, but they're really good when they can keep you in close quarters. And tonight, Wisconsin did not allow them to get him in close quarters. Everything was spread out. They tried to, like I talked about with Kentucky versus Missouri, right? You try to have a guy head in the hole that's just going to sit at the bottom. And when you have 5 out and you make, the pass gets thrown up top and that wing guy has to cut through, that low guy is the one that's accepting the guy coming through. And then the top guy has to swing over to the guy that's in the corner. And they just picked them apart with it. I mean, they had them busting switches. They threw it directly to the corner. Guys would shape up from the corner. They got them in so many different ways. And, 19 threes. I think it tied a Big Ten tournament record as we got the vacuums going. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'll fight through it. But, yeah, I mean, Tonje was 9 for 9 at one point, and the last shot that he took was like a late shot clock, had to, get into somebody's body and shoot a really tough three to finish 9 for 10. But he's been tremendous. But I will say the big key for them, that Penn State game that they played to end the season and the regular season, I thought was kind of fluky. They didn't have Max Klesmit, who is you talk to all these Wisconsin guys, that is their emotional leader. That is their guy that's willing to stick his nose in it. He opens up things offensively for them. And on top of that, Blackwell and Tonje are so good, and they're creators, they're advantage creators. They can get they can get to the paint at will. Having that third guy that can do it. McGee is a great player. He's a great role guy. Janicki's stepped in as a walk-on and been incredible for I think what was expected of him. But those aren't guys that can really get into that Klesmit role. A guy that also can get downhill, get into paint, get to the free throw line. We saw all that today on display against a really good defensive team. I think it's the third time all year UCLA's given up 80-plus points. And granted, it took 19 threes to get there, but they just diced them up. And I talked about that matchup for Michigan-Maryland. I mean, how about this Wisconsin-Michigan State matchup where, Klesmit didn't play in that last game. And Wisconsin was 5 for 32 in that game. So it's going to be I'm excited for tomorrow, man. I might sleep here tonight. And that's how excited I am for this semifinal matchups.